Hey, how's everybody doing? Pretty interesting. I came across one of my let's go to this one. It's an old post. Let's view it a different way. Hang on. Well, I'll go to it in a minute, but here it says, "And whereas thou sawest the iron machine mixed with miry clay, man, they shall mingle themselves with the seed of men." That's because they're going to be uploading the fallen ones into their bodies. They're going to be using your body as an avatar. But they shall not cleave to one another, even as iron is not mixed with clay. Who do you think wins that battle? You're going to die. The human host will die. That's why those that take the mark receive eternal torment day and night, forever and ever. It's the possessed body. It's basically possession. When you watch that movie, The Exorcist, did you know that girl couldn't remember a single thing that she had done in that movie, The Exorcist? What were they telling you? That when your body is overtaken, it's not you anymore. That's why you start going around chopping off the heads of sheep, because it's not your mother or your brother that's killing you. It's the entity that they have uploaded through the technology. Iron Man. This was probably, this is about a year ago when I did. Breaking: President Trump has changed his mind and decided to follow the CDC recommendation to wear a mask. And of course, Trump said what?
Yes. Mr. Trump.
Yes.
Are you Batman?
I am Batman.
Batman has always been the Illuminati's Antichrist. It has always been the Antichrist told in a comic book character. Bruce Wayne, the billionaire, Donald Trump, the billionaire from New York City, Gotham City, fighting crime. Trump is fighting the deep state cabal. In the movie The Dark Knight Rises, the children went under the city. What did they say Trump was doing? Saving the children under the city at New York. Christian Bale, Donald Trump. Christian Bale in most movies is playing the Antichrist, Donald Trump. Not just in the Batman series, but in American Psycho, he played him also. There's Trump at the Dark Knight Rises premiere. Go figure. In the movie American Psycho, I have all the characteristics of a human being. This is the clone that is going to take the assassination, the deadly wound. Flesh, blood, skin, hair, but not a single clear identifiable emotion. That's straight. That's Chris. That's about that. That is Christian Bale. That is him in the movie American Psycho. That is Trump, except for greed and disgust. I'm very sorry, sir. A J&B straight and a Corona is what he's ordering. I had the subtitles on while watching the movie. There's the twin Trumps, the two Trumps, the clone that takes the hit and the actual little horn himself. See, there's a big horn on top of the top of the Twin Towers. You see, one is the horn of Daniel 7. The horn is the Antichrist. The horn, Jesus said, I come in my Father's name. John 5:43, King James Version, Bible Gateway. I come in my Father's name, and ye receive me not. If another shall come in his own name, the little horn of Daniel 7 is the You got Daniel 8 also, the horn. Who is the Antichrist? Daniel 7. Daniel 7. You know how you know he's the Antichrist? He has a mouth speaking great things. Does Trump have a mouth speaking great things? The great words of the horn. Does Trump speak with great words, make America great again? Everything that comes out of his mouth is great. That the horn had eyes and a mouth that spake very great thing, whose look was more stout than his fellows. Is Trump stout? But the kicker is that Trump Tower has 5 multiple addresses, 721 through 725, straight out of Daniel 721 through 725, the actual passages as the horn. See, it says horn, as the actual Antichrist. Says, made war with the saints. Isn't that what the Antichrist does? Yes. And shall wear out the saints. That's 21 through 25. Trump Tower has 5 multiple addresses, 721 through 725. Right there, 721 through 725 Fifth Avenue. But the kicker is that he's here in his own name because a horn is a trump. They're both trumpets. So he's here in his own name. So there's your twin towers. And of course, one tower is what? The horn. See it on top of it? One's the clone, one's the horn. The clone will take the pop. There's the horn right there. One World Trade Center. Whoa! What's on top of it? The horn. See, the 2 Trumps go down and disappear, but one rises back up. Folks, this is like shooting fish in a barrel. That Trump's the Antichrist. Don't ever let anybody fool you. Ever. Ever.
Yes. Mr. Trump,
Yes,
are you Batman?
I am Batman.
All he's got to do is take the deadly wound. That's it. That's all he's got to take. So in American Psycho, he walks right out. There's your twin towers. You got to love it. Hand signal. Hand signal. Hand signal. All from American Psycho. Hand signal. It's the divine feminine. Hand signal. The Queen of Heaven. Trump tweet using Batman music yanked for copyright. All the world's a stage, folks. Look at American Psycho. When I watched the movie, I couldn't believe it. Here's Batman. See him looking down through that? Remember that when he jumped? Remember that? Look at that. Same exact thing in American Psycho. See all the blood all over him? The blood of the saints. I miss my paw. Paw. Thanks, paw. A noun. Informal. Old-fashioned. Paw. Paw. Father. Paw trick. Father of tricks. Bateman. His name in the movie was Patrick Bateman, which is Paw, the father of tricks, Batman. That's Christian Bale's name in American Psycho. Paw trick Batman. I'm telling you straight, that guy was born on September 11th. He played Donald Trump in a movie called Sharky's Machine. Again, the machine. Papa, I just want to know who shellacks his friggin' hair because they were making fun of his Trump-like hair. He was a politician in the movie. Got a wife and 5 kids, and we got him by the jewel. How many kids does Trump have? 5. The movie Sharky's Machine showed that Donald Trump, that the movie Sharky's Machine was more evident of a movie about Donald Trump than any movie I've ever watched. And nobody ever has come close to understanding that or seeing that. Because the Lord put it in my heart for that to be one of my favorite movies. And I watched it during the lockdown last year, and I just for entertainment. And I could not believe what I was seeing. I couldn't believe it. I couldn't believe it. After the election, it'll be a different world for us. Just me, 24 hours. What are you looking at? The phallic. He says Christ when the obelisk building is into seeing perfect timing, as they always do. See, down there, the subtitles are on. He says Christ. What? Antichrist. Do you think you're God? Heaven forbid, says Satan that he's talking to. That's the Donald character right there with the hair and the 5 kids, and he's a politician, but he's talking to Satan. Do you think you're God? Heaven forbid. He's the one that says heaven forbid. He plays Satan in the movie while he plays the Antichrist, who is controlled by Satan. In this movie, he is controlled by this guy. You can't tell me Donald. Oh, I forgot to tell you, the guy's name in the movie was Donald. Y'all, I'm telling you, you can't watch the movie Sharky's Machine unless you sign up to have DVDs mailed to you from Netflix. I purchased it. I purchased the Blu-ray from Amazon. It's worth every dime. Perhaps you can learn from me. He owns you too. You're just too naive to know it. That's her talking to Sharky. Sharky, shark, beast out of the sea. Shark is the beast out of the sea. Sharky's machine. The beast out of the sea's machine. The ghost in the machine is artificial intelligence. It's the fallen angels in the computer. They're connecting you to the technology right now. When you take it, you're connected. That moment when you realize that Donald Trump is Batman, yeah, that was passed around by who do you think? Trump's camp, of course. These were memes. The world and Trump exit 2020. Well, that didn't happen like they wanted you to think it happened. That was a psyop right there. Twin Trump exit. We thought he was going down in I surely did. I was convinced he was going down. And then when 2021 came, I said, well, he'll be convinced in January. And then I was like, oh, he's going to go. I was just frantic. I had lost my mind, but I knew he's the Antichrist, and I know he's the Antichrist. I suspect Valentine's of 2022, according to iPad Goat, and I'll be doing a redo video on that soon. It's been a while since we've revisited it. But anyway, love you very much. And this will be on my Telling Truth channel only. All right, love y'all.